G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing on this lovely day? Man, it is one of those rarities. We've had a day where it actually hit like 30 degrees. I can't believe it. We're a week away from summer here in Australia and it's still, we're getting those one-digit numbers in Celsius in the nighttime. It was 6 degrees and 8 degrees. I don't know what the hell's happening. But today, we had a lovely sunny day and then of course it's going to turn to crap and then be really thunderstormy tonight, so hopefully I don't get caught in thunderstorms tomorrow, but it doesn't look like it. I think it's going to start at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock time, and then tomorrow it's going to be sunny and thunderstorms again, so that's no fun. You know, I don't want to go all the way down this time. I want to go this way. So that's exciting in the worst way, but it is what it is. Welcome to that time of year, man. Although summer the past 3 years has been pretty crap here in Melbourne. It's been pretty cold and miserable, so I'm not totally thrilled about it, but does that stop me from riding? No, it don't. But before we get into anything, g'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing? My name is Nathan. I make videos on motorcycles and motorcycle things. If you like my content, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment and all that good jazz. And yeah, we'll just get into it today. We don't really have a massive topic today. I just wanted to get out and talk and do as I do, man. These daily uploads, I'm loving it, forcing myself to... What the hell are you doing on the road there, Chinese woman? But yeah, man, I'm loving it. Getting out and forcing myself to do stuff bike related, staying involved. You know, it's good to have a reason to do stuff. It's given me a reason to exist, you know what I mean? Now, I know it's not my only reason to exist, but it's given me more sense of purpose in life, and I'm loving that, man. Got a few new bike meetups to do soon. We've got the toy runs soon as well, which is always fun and exciting, so hopefully I can get a few more clients at work, but the economy's not helping me, so people are cutting back on doing stuff. Now, I'm a remedial massage therapist, so I don't do the relaxation stuff. I do the kind where you drive an elbow into someone's back to help them when they're in pain, but even that, it's not helping. So I'm trying to buy a bike, man, and I don't have the income. I actually did just make an offer on a bike. I did tell you this the other day, but I had a phone call with the blokes today because they wanted to see if I could be flexible, but unfortunately I'm not flexible in terms of income. So basically I offered 15 grand for the bike and my bike as a trade-in, but they were pretty firm on what they were offering, so I was like, well, it was worth a try. You can't get mad at a man for offering, and they said basically, nah, but if you want to try a little bit more money, I was like, can't do it, unfortunately. So, oh well, but life goes on. Do I care? No. I'm still riding, I still have a bike. Is it my dream bike? No. Do I even know what my dream bike is? Not really. I do like RSV4s, but in Australia, where the hell am I going to enjoy an RSV4, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't buy one as my next bike unless I was making absolutely boatloads of money, but even then, where the hell am I going to truly enjoy an RSV4? It's not the same, because I just can't accelerate the way I want to with one of those bikes. But it is what it is. So we're going to keep riding, we're going to keep doing our thing, enjoying ourselves, and just living life, man, because that's why I have a bike. I have a bike to enjoy myself. I don't have a bike to cry about what bike I have. Sure, like I say a million times, I'm over this bike, but I still have a bike. I don't care. And on a day like today where I can get my t-shirt on and go for a ride, is it safe? No. I know it's not the smartest thing to do, but will that stop me from doing it? Also no. Just get out and go for a ride and enjoy the wind on my arms and everything. Get my illustrious glove tan back. But oh man, I've been missing days like this because I don't go for crazy rides when I don't have all the gear on. I tend to be pretty reserved, pretty tame, because obviously I don't want to hurt myself. Just because I'm going to choose to be stupid and not ride with much gear, it doesn't mean I'm going to freaking... Every time bugs just love to fly straight kamikaze into my helmet, but I don't want to be extra stupid when I have no gear on. Does that make sense? Because mistakes can happen, and if you have nothing like I have now, obviously I still have gloves and I still have a helmet, because the first thing you do when you fall off a bike is put your hands in front of yourself, so why wouldn't I want to ride with gloves? And also if you get hit with a bug in the fingers when riding, it hurts. So gloves and a helmet are a must. Obviously, helmets are legally required. Like in Australia, the only law for motorcycles is the helmet. You could ride in a G-string in a helmet if you really wanted to. Would you? No, but you can. So I've seen a guy riding a stolen R1 with bare feet, and I was like, that sounds painful, just shifting in general. So no, thank you. But I'm going to stay comfortably with my gloves and my helmet on for the time being, and I like to wear boots a lot of the time. But lately, I've been a bit slack with those too. But don't judge me, man. Right, staying in my job, standing up all day in motorcycle gear is a little uncomfortable, so that's why I don't wear boots all the time. Sometimes I do, but yeah, I like wearing comfortable shoes. One day if I fall off though, I'll probably regret that, but we'll do our best not to have that issue. And the way I ride's usually pretty tame, so even if I do have an incident, I probably have a pretty minuscule one. So let's just avoid that topic entirely, right? We don't want to have any badness. But yeah, we're working on the car. As you saw in the video the other day, the car is moving along sweetly. We've basically taken off everything we can at this stage. The radiator split panel's welded on and all that goodness. And we need to buy a rotisserie for that now, so we can actually put the car on that, and then we have to worry about getting it sandblasted and getting other bits cleaned up and dipped and whatnot. So I'm keen. I'm very keen. Very keen. So, oh man, seeing new things happening, it's exciting. Bits and bobs and whatnot. It's one of those things. I'm really glad I decided to force my dad to start restoring that car, because we need to see him enjoy that car whilst he's alive, you know. And I know he's not that old. My dad's only in his 60s, like early 60s. But the point being is, life is short and things can happen, as we know when he had his little medical episode, and we'll leave it at that. But he's still breathing, so we need the car to be finished so we can enjoy it a little bit. I don't want to finish the car and then have another medical episode, you know what I mean? But such is life. It's one of those things I'm really glad we ended up doing, though, because it's just nice to have a project to do with your family, to have a memory built in that regard. It's a shame that no one in my family rides. I'm the only person who rides out of like my whole family, and it's a shame because I can't go for any rides with family members. None of my mates ride that much anymore. I have one mate who does, but he doesn't ride at the same time I do because he works at different hours. My other mate who has the MT-09, and Huey, he doesn't ride much anymore because his bikes are in storage currently. And I'm just like, that's why I go to so many bike meets, because I miss riding with people, you know what I mean? But also I don't mind riding solo. The solo rides means I get to be a bit more tame, a bit more reserved. I don't feel any obligation to go fast and push it as hard as I can. And like I said, it's disappointing it is, because I do miss going on rides with people, but at the same time, I'm just cruising, man, by myself. I don't take passengers often. I don't really ride with my missus too often, because, well, she doesn't have the gear, and I don't really want to put her on a bike with no gear. She wants to buy some gear, but bike gear is expensive, so it is what it is. But here we are, cruising down, loving life, looking to do stuff. So like I said, we're looking to get our new bike eventually. Making money these days is not as easy as it once was, especially now with everyone cutting back on costs because of bloody economy. So this is why I love doing test rides. I do have a Kawasaki Vulcan 650 lined up to do soon, which is going to be fun to review. I love that. I love it. I haven't ridden one of those yet, but I almost bought one, so it's going to be cool to see just how I like the difference in the Vulcan versus the Rebel. Very different style and feel of bike, but I've ridden a few forward control things now. It's still a little bit foreign, but you know what? It could be worse. I'm excited. I want to see what I missed out on by not picking that bike. So that'll be a fun video to do, and that should be done sometime and then next week probably, because weather this week is not really permitting a ride of that kind of caliber, which is not an issue for me by any means, but just keep that in mind. So obviously not having the weather permit, because we got thunderstorms and rain the rest of this week. I think tomorrow might have a bit of sunshine I can do a video in, and then we got like 5 days of scheduled rain. Where do I trust it? Not really. Melbourne's weather forecasts have been pretty crap the past few years, so it is what it is. But man, I'm taking every opportunity I can get to go on the bike and ride, talk to people I still love riding. Comments, you guys know I love to talk to you in the comments. And obviously the Discord I get involved in as well. So if you guys want to join in on the Discord, there's a link in the description as always. And also, ladies and gents, pick yourself up some merch. We've got hoodies, we've got beanies, we've got thinner hoodies. The one that's got the sticker on the back and the embroidered front is a thinner hoodie. My sister turned it into a crop top hoodie because it's just that kind of hoodie. It's nice and thin. Very, very good for that sort of stuff. And you know what? I can see why people would enjoy having the light's green and no one's moving. What the hell is happening here? People spend too much time playing on their phones instead of looking at what the hell's going on in life these days. It's a shame. This is why I like riding around. You don't have time to be distracted with mobile phones and whatnot. You have to be present all the time, which is a good thing. Too many people are distracted by everything in life, not taking a moment to appreciate. Now, being on a motorbike really gets you time to look around and appreciate stuff a little bit more. Sure, you're going to be hyper vigilant not to be hit by anything, but dude, it's just one of those situations. Too many people blinded by technology, missing out on life nowadays. It's a shame, but oh well. I can't say I'm not one of them. I am still on my computer a lot of the time, but at least I force myself to go out and ride now. And I wonder if this is open. Let's see if this park's available. But because, you know, I am always on the bike doing YouTube stuff or researching, it's good because it forces me to have a reason to go somewhere. Do I have to have a destination? No. A lot of my videos when I'm not working is just hop on the bike, go for a ride, and then talk to you lovely people. And you know what? I'm really happy that I get to do that. Now, I know I could have done it and look, honestly, half the time I feel like I do it regardless, because even if nobody watches my videos, I still do them, because for one, I've made this decision to do it every day till February as a definite, and I've still only missed the one day, so that's a good start. Let's see if this is open. If it's not open, we're going to have to go somewhere else to finish this video. But if it is, it's open, boys and girls. Thank God. Hit that motocross start. Standing up, these speed bumps annoy me. But I like having a reason to just get out and do stuff. Because, I mean, I would have gone for rides anyway, so... But I've basically been motovlogging the entire time I've been riding. I started the filming process probably within the few months after getting my license, and I don't recommend that if you're getting into motorcycles to do that either, because when you're building your skills up on the bike, you don't really want to be focusing on filming and talking. And if you watch my really old motovlogs, you can tell I'm struggling, because like focusing and thinking and talking doesn't come naturally. You sort of got to practice, but now it's second nature because I've done it for so long, and it's basically all I do when I ride now is I talk and ride. And you know what? I love it. Sharing the riding experience with people who want to ride, people in other countries that are now out of their riding season. I know there's a few of them. One of the lovely people in the Discord is talking about how it's covered in snow, and I'm like, ugh, thank God I don't have to deal with snow in Australia here at least. So getting people who miss out on their riding season to come and enjoy the rides that I do and talk to me and give me ideas, and other people that let me ride their bikes, I'm very thankful. So don't you worry, all the videos are still going to be filmed, everything will still be done, bikes will still be ridden, and obviously when I can afford to get a new bike, I will. A part of me wants to go one way, and now look, in terms of YouTube popularity, I don't think the next bike I'm going to buy is going to, launch me too far into the YouTube stratosphere, because if you really want to succeed in YouTube, you got to really buy the sports bikes and get it in that alley, which is fine. I have no issue. I still like the sports bikes. I'll have to get one day, but like, if you really want to blow up as a motorcycle YouTuber, you should probably start by doing sports bikes, because that just seems to be what the popular thing is. But obviously I follow the law. I don't speed. I don't want to do any of that, so it's not going to stop me from riding the bikes I do enjoy regardless. But it is just one of those things that you do need to be aware of if you're looking to start your own YouTube channel. So, but there, like, you got the one guy in Montreal who rides scooters around, and he's doing his thing, and I love it. And it's good to see him doing rides, and I'm loving, man. I just like the bike community. It's such a tight-knit community, and everyone sort of understands the risks that we do. We take the rides, we do stuff differently, we take our risks and whatnot. And you know what? It's a good thing, because everyone out here understands, so you get that sense of camaraderie. That's why we all have our nods and we get along so well at bike meets. But hey, man, that's just the joys of the motorcycle life. But I think that's enough me talking and being all sap story or whatever. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gents. If you do want to see anything specifically, whether it be tips or anything, or if you have an idea you want me to try and do, please leave a comment down below, because if it's good enough, I will probably do it. And if I remember to, I'll probably credit you too, because, man, this is a community. It's not just a one-man show. You guys have helped me do multiple videos at this point, whether it be my subscriber ride videos, test rides of letting me do bikes that you guys own that you want me to ride as well. And as you see, I don't thrash them anyway, because they're not my bikes to thrash. But if you want to see your bike on a YouTube video, and you live in Melbourne, come say g'day in the Discord or in the comments, and we'll organise me to ride it for you. But there's a few that I do want to ride, and the dealerships in Australia aren't as nice as the dealerships in other countries. So we don't really have any private dealers, and getting friends with the dealership's not easy. I do have one. I do need to get in contact with him, because I do want to try an R9 out, but can't rush these things. But ladies and gents, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. So thank you for joining along. Take it easy, keep it cheesy. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you want me to ride your own bike, or if you have any ideas that you do want to see me try and execute. It is always appreciated. But have a wonderful day. Keep riding. Ride safe. Ride well. Ride far. And everything in between. Otherwise, it's time to love you and leave you. Peace. Bye.